Hey y'all, this is Misty with A Country Gal's Kitchen. I am popping on today because I want to show you our brand new donut hole pan that came out March 1st. It's really pretty. It's got the turquoise on the back. It is hand wash only, but it's super easy. You will get 24 donuts. We also have donut holes. We also have a donut mix that comes in really handy if you don't want to make them from scratch. We have a donut mix and the directions are on the back. So that's what we're going to be following today. So what we're going to do, I've already taken my pan and you either brush or spray. I sprayed using my kitchen spritzer. Sprayed that, and then you're going to take, I am going to use our batter dispenser because this thing is the best. I don't have to dirty up several different bowls or spoons or whatever. I can mix it all together here and then use it to put my batter in my pan. Now if you don't have one of these, you can use the small scoop to get your correct portions. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in 1 cup of milk into our batter dispenser. Now I did forget to tell you that this bottom piece, it will come off. It's silicone so that it doesn't move around on you. Excuse my dog, she's thinking somebody's here. Okay, I put the milk in first, that way the dry stuff doesn't get stuck to the bottom. Okay, and then I'm going to put in the mix. That was 1 cup of milk, the package of mix, and then I have a 1/4 cup of melted butter. Zena, no. Now, this is the mixer. It also has the plunger part that we'll put on after we get this mixed. So we want to leave this open. And the best thing, before I start this, the best thing about this is that it's dishwasher safe. You can twist this here and it comes off so you can get clean down in here. Very super easy to clean. And then when you're ready, you just pop that in. Top rack dishwasher safe. Okay, so we're gonna plunge that down in there and attach our lid. Now, like I said, it's not gonna go anywhere, so all we have to do is plunge. You're thinking, oh my goodness, this takes too much time. It doesn't really. Okay, so now when you are done plunging and mixing, you take off the lid, and then we are going to make sure it's mixed up good. I still see some mix in there, so I'm gonna plunge some more. Just trying to get as much off of the plunger as I can. So now I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna come over and push it right down on the plunger and pick it up. So now when we put this in here, it's gonna create a vacuum and we'll be able to fill our always push it in as far as it'll go safely without forcing it. Okay, Now, this little dial here shows us if we want the small, medium, or large release of the batter. I'm going to use the small. So all we do is we take off this bottom. It's going to show our little silicone part that's going to release the batter. And then we just put it over our pan and squeeze. It might take it a minute because it does have a big air bubble. This is something that's really fun to have if you have little kids or even the big kids that like to cook. I use it for my brownies. I make brownies in this. I use the dispenser, pancake mix, any type of cake mix, any type of batter that you're gonna mix up works perfectly in this. It is going a little slow because I have that big old air pocket in there, but and I'm only squeezing as far as the little dial will let me. I'm holding it open until I'm holding the trigger until it quits, and then I release and squeeze again. Now I'm coming into the air bubbles. So there we go. That one I missed. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more in some of these. Okay, so now when you're done, we want to just take our pan and that way we get out as much of the air bubbles as we can. Zena's not liking that. Put a little bit more in this one. Well, I guess I should take off the, that might help. Okay, now we are going to put it in a oven that's 350. I've already got it warmed up, preheated, and we are going to cook it for about 10 to 12 minutes. Now, meanwhile, I am going to make a chocolate glaze for these little donut holes. So I am going to use 1.5 cup of powdered sugar. I have a 1/4 cup of milk, a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, and a teaspoon of vanilla. Completely forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, so we are going to mix this all together. I'm not really fond of powdered sugar glazes because they just, I can't ever get mine to come out tasting good. They always taste like powdered sugar. I'm using our new, well, it's not new, it's a comeback, our little mini whisk. It just came back out in March. Okay, so we just mix that really well. Okay, now we still have a few minutes left on our donut holes, so I will come back. All right, we are back. I have taken the donut holes out of the oven and they have been cooling off. One thing I am going to do, I put them to cool on my cooling rack. I am going to put some wax paper underneath. That way when I drizzle, it goes on the wax paper, hopefully. And will make cleanup easier. I'm not gonna drizzle per se. I don't have one of our chocolate drizzlers, so I'm just going to kind of pour it over. We'll see what kind of mess we can make with that. Okay. So, here's our chocolate glaze. And I'm just going to give a little pour. You can make any type of glaze you want. You could even, when they're fresh out of the oven, you could even take some cinnamon and sugar and roll them in it to make some cinnamon sugar donuts holes. I did end up having to cook them for about 14 minutes instead of the 10 to 12 because some of them were a little bigger than the other. Now, if you really wanted it to look perfect and pretty, like I said, you could do the drizzler, or you could even take a sandwich baggie and cut it and use it, cut the tip and use it that way. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Be sure and join my VIP group because I'm always having things going on there. I hope you guys have an enjoyable day and enjoy your week. Bye-bye.